Well, I'm going to say good morning. You're West Coast, right, Elizabeth?
I'm on the East Coast, but it's still morning, it's before one.
There you go. Well, thank you for taking the time. You got the big world premiere coming out in about a week and a half. How long did you have to keep that a secret for about Newport?
That is such a good question. I don't know the answer. At least a month, maybe two,
Wow.
maybe three. I don't know. Time is kind of a blur right now, but definitely a few months.
Got it. So we're here to talk about, let's call the whole thing off, star, writer, director. That's very little sleep that you had for quite a while. Did you know when you
Yeah,
were writing it that you also wanted to direct and star in it?
I did. I did because I had made a web series that's in the same universe.
Hmm.
And I did all of those jobs before, and so I just wanted to do a movie. Yeah, and do
And
it again.
it's a great cast besides yourself, of course, having
Thank
not
you.
just one but two Carradines and not just one Bagley but two Bagleys, etc. Who was the
Yeah.
first person who was on board? Do you remember?
Oh, well, the Begleys were definitely on board. They had been in the web series. And so they were aware that I was writing the movie for them and involved in that conversation. And then thank God they read the script and they liked it and they
Hmm.
said yes. And so the Begleys, my parents were attached before that. And then we went out to Keith through my dad actually because they go way back, and
Hmm.
then Bobby also through my dad. But our line producer actually has a really close relationship with Bobby, so that's how that happened. And maybe I'm not sure, but yeah, I think yes, we got Keith, and then I approached Andrew and Tim Sharp, and I knew them socially, but it was a whole other conversation to send them a script and make the offer. So yeah, they liked it. Thank God.
And Bobby, who you just mentioned, Robert Carradine, has a new podcast. Hopefully, we're going to see you on that in the very near future.
Oh, yes, I should talk to him about that.
Yes, hopefully we see that happen. But how long has the film itself actually been done for? Because sometimes you find out 3, 4 years, things sit in the can, and other times you find out that there was a festival cut going around, and it's really to the
Mm.
last second.
That we shot the movie in May 2024.
Hmm.
So
That's
that's how
pretty.
long.
That's
Like,
fairly quick.
yeah, I kind of wanted to get it out last Christmas, but here we are. It's okay.
Yeah,
There's always another Christmas.
exactly. Based on just the cover, the poster, whatever you want to call it, it can be called a holiday movie, but it's obviously more universal than that. Did you have any hesitation of writing what could be perceived as a holiday movie?
Yes, I did, but I also figured that it really does work for Lydia just because
Hmm.
in the world and the story, it's like her family and whether or not she feels ready to start her own family with someone else, and the parents' relationship to her love life was a fun thing that I wanted to keep exploring. So it works. They're on top of each other, because of the holidays.
Because of the holidays. How much of Lydia is there in you, the human being?
Oh, so much. I mean, she definitely, it's sort of, I think of her though as like a younger version of me.
Hmm.
Like when the character was created, I was 24, 25. And so it's kind of like if I didn't do therapy and all the work that I've done on myself, I would be Lydia.
Fair, fair. So it's
Yeah.
not embarrassing for you. It's funny. It's kind of like that old uh, pain plus time equals comedy. I think Mel Brooks said that.
Yes, yes, exactly. I think things have gotten funnier for me the more I've written about them and the more time away from them. And yeah, I've always kind of had a sense of humor though about myself. I forgot I was talking to a friend about something, and then I immediately like burst out laughing because I saw it and how ridiculous it was. So I guess
Yeah.
that's just, my tendency anyway to make fun of myself. Yeah.
Well, in the past few years, you had the one woman show Sweeter. We've seen you
Yeah.
pop up in different film and television roles, etc. This is the new one, but it's new to us. It's kind of old to you. Are we allowed to know what's coming next, or is it all, let's call the whole thing off forever and ever?
No, I do have another rom-com that I wrote that takes place in New York, and I'm about to start working with a company to develop it a little bit more. And yeah, that's I'm really excited about that. It's I don't know how much more I can say,
Sure.
but yes, I do have another rom-com.
Is that
So
a case of you writing, directing, and starring?
I'm not sure if I'm going to wear all of the hats, but I am wearing a few.
Wearing a few, so that could mean
Yeah.
producer. That
Yeah.
when you have all those job titles, how involved are you with editing?
I was extremely involved in the edit of this movie. I
Hmm.
sat with my editor, the first editor, for like 5 months, I think.
Wow.
And then Josh, our second editor, came on, and at that point, we I gave him the drive and like relinquished control essentially. In that and sort of I mean I was never not involved but you know what I mean it was I wasn't sitting there with him doing what he was doing but yeah I was extremely involved in the edit and I think I had because I didn't have a script supervisor, I had very specific notes about takes that I liked. And I think it was we moved faster because I was sitting next to her as opposed to like her sending in me an email and then me responding is like I can just give you the answers right now. So that was really cool to be involved in and difficult. We were also in a kitchen and I ate a lot summer, just was like stress eating, you know, it was
Sure.
um, but also kind of fun to be in a kitchen, actually. You can get snacks whenever
Shouldn't
you
you
want.
just call that craft services and there's your excuse?
Yes, yes, I should. But they don't have that in post. It's just, it's its own thing.
Catering budget. Got it.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so far what I've learned is this is not the only project going on. We have to wait and see. You are going to continue to wear a lot of hats. Where you are right now in terms of having a few different titles on your projects, is that the product of that's what you always wanted to do? Or is it more that you kind of realize if I want to make things happen, I'm going to have to make it happen myself?
I think it's a little bit of both. I think I went to college and was going to be doing a BFA degree in acting, and I realized that I wasn't where I wanted to be,
Hmm.
and so I switched to the film school and I started writing, and then I felt like I was where I wanted to be. So I think but I also think that the fact that I am an actor and love acting that does fuel my writing. I often write things that I could see myself in. I don't have to be in. So it does all kind of go together in a way. And then the directing, I've always helped people with auditions. I help my parents with auditions.
Hmm.
I love working with actors. I've also done some casting as well. Like when I was in film school, I would cast a lot of my friends' movies and the actors would come in and say, "We hear it's a really nice room in here. Like I'm so excited to do a take for you." And I really do like taking care of my actors because I am one. I just know, how vulnerable it is. So I don't know. It's just sort of always kind of been connected. But yes, you do have to kind of make your own stuff to get anywhere. I mean,
Hmm.
yeah, I think and if even if it's just a short or a web series, it's like the movie wouldn't exist without the web series because I was able to send it to, a person that basically made it possible to get it made.
Yeah.
And if I hadn't had that, then I wouldn't be talking to you right now. So it's like just even making these little things along the way can help a lot. Yeah.
Well, I have one more question and then I'm going to let you go. And that's in reading your bio and about you, some of the bios of the versions open up with that you were born basically on a film set in Oregon, but it's never said which film or TV production or shoot that was. Are we allowed to know which set, geographically speaking, that was?
Yes. Oh my God. I really hope I can remember the name of the movie. Oh God. I'm so bad at titles of things and people's names. I'll never forget faces. Oh man. Okay. First of all, I will correct that. I wasn't born on a set. I was born on location. So it's a very different different
Yeah,
fact
less
there, but
awkward on
less
location than
awkward.
set.
But I
Yeah.
was supposed to, my mom was supposed to be in the movie because there was a pregnant character in the movie. And then I was 2 weeks. Anyway, it doesn't matter. She ended up not being in it because whatever. But I was actually well timed. Like she could have been in the movie because I was 2 weeks late. But I can't remember what it's called. And it's a movie that my dad was in Oregon. I'm so sorry. I don't remember. I want to say Assassin or something, but I feel like that's the movie my parents met on in Mexico City.
I think
Oh,
we could figure out.
it might be Timescape. Is that it? I think it's with the guy with the wonderful actor from Dumb and Dumber and
Jeff Daniels.
yes, I think Jeff Daniels is in it. Yes.
Okay, mystery solved potentially. Well, thank you
Sorry.
for your time. Congratulations on your new film, and looking forward to all the future projects you got coming.
Thank you. Great talking to you.
Paltrocast.